The real young lady who grew up in the countryside since childhood, the very first thing she did after seeing her second brother was to slap him hard across the face and kick him flying out of her own house. Then, with just a wave of her hand, she shut everyone outside the door because the second brother insulted the girl the moment he walked in, claiming the girl was a useless nobody raised by a bar waitress who did nothing but farm and grow flowers every day and was covered in filthy smells all over her body. Only then did the girl lose control of the anger in her heart and directly kicked her second brother out the door. But the second brother still refused to let the girl go. Even outside the door, he kept insulting her non-stop. The girl, who originally didn't want to argue, immediately picked up a hoe nearby, wanting to knock her second brother unconscious. But as soon as she reached the door, her adoptive mother stopped her, saying the girl should go home and take her revenge. And the reason she said that goes back to 10 years ago. The girl's biological mother was a doctorate in psychological research. In order to have a highly intelligent daughter, when the girl had just turned 8, she conducted an IQ test on her. When she discovered the girl's IQ was only 78, the woman immediately decided to abandon the girl, but failed to notice the numbers still scrolling on the screen, which finally stopped at 220. And the girl who was abandoned in the mountains was picked up by her current adoptive mother. Just like that, 10 years passed. The girl's grandmother later used genetic comparison to discover the girl's whereabouts and asked her grandson Jack to personally bring the girl home. But what she didn't expect was that Jack judged the girl solely by her clothing and despised her as a cheap country girl. He even insulted the girl's adoptive mother, claiming she was just a bar waitress who made money by selling herself to rich men. After hearing this, the girl immediately taught Jack a harsh lesson. Just as the girl was about to strike again, she was stopped by her adoptive mother, who appeared in time. Only then did the girl change into another outfit, preparing to return home and take revenge for herself. But her appearance made Jack widen his eyes in shock, because the clothes the girl was wearing and the jewelry she wore were all designed by the top designer Anna, and each piece was worth over $1 million. What shocked him even more was that his $2 million luxury car looked insignificant in front of the girl's custom $5 million motorcycle, like a piece of trash. This made Jack unable to stop questioning the girl's identity. But the next second, he thought of the girl's adoptive mother's job and immediately assumed the bike was bought with her adoptive mother's money. In order to humiliate the girl, as soon as Jack got home, he ordered the maid to replace the carpet the girl had stepped on, claiming not to let the filthy stench on the girl pollute his home. After hearing this, the girl immediately wanted to teach Jack another lesson. But before she could act, the mother who had personally abandoned the girl walked out with her so-called genius adopted daughter, Lisa. Looking at her mother, who showed not a trace of guilt, the girl did not speak to question her. She only watched calmly as the maid and Jack continued to insult her, but her behavior made her mother think the girl was a mute. So she immediately warned the girl not to bring the bad habits she learned in the countryside back home. Otherwise, she shouldn't blame her for the punishment. At this moment, Lisa took out a necklace she bought from a street stall and gave it to the girl, claiming it was jewelry designed by the top designer Anna, saying a single piece was worth $1 million. And the reason she said this was because she believed the girl was just a country girl who couldn't tell real jewelry from fake. After hearing this, the girl simply glanced at Lisa and couldn't help but let out a light laugh. Then she exposed Lisa on the spot, stating plainly that it was just a $10 fake. But Jack, standing nearby, refused to believe it and immediately tried to attack the girl, but he was no match for her at all. Seeing this, the mother immediately blamed the girl, claiming she shouldn't have disciplined her second brother and that Lisa giving her a necklace was already a sign of respect, telling the girl not to go too far. Looking at everyone's arrogant expressions, to prove that everything she said was true, the girl immediately called Anna. The moment Anna appeared, everyone finally believed the girl, but Anna had no intention of letting Lisa go and immediately stated she would take Lisa to court and demand $5 million in compensation. Seeing this, Lisa was instantly filled with fear, but it was already too late for regret. However, the mother beside her threatened the girl to let Lisa go, otherwise she would be kicked out of the house. As soon as those words fell, the third brother appeared in front of everyone with their grandmother.